Hi Sunshines, welcome back to our channel MADCURLS. I'm TaylorAnne.
And I'm LoriAnne.
And in this video today, this is the first ever video of this kind on our channel. We are bringing to you, well, this will be our 2018 disappointing products video. Yeah, products that disappointed us in 2018 that we tried. We figured we gave you guys the positive, and now we're going to give you the negative, because both matter, right?
Right.
Telling them what products work and which ones don't as well.
Have a balance on the channel.
Yeah.
I mean, not to say that everything can't be positive, because why not? We all need positivity.
Yeah.
But we also think as we grow as a channel, and there are questions at times, what do you not like? And then we kind of like waffle on that because we just don't want to be so-called negative. It's not negative. It's being honest and truthful and letting you know where and how to spend your money.
Yeah.
So hopefully we've matured. And we can handle something like
this. We tried
it
last year, and when it was in the editing stage of the video, we were like, we can't put this out. Like, we went way too hard. I'm like, and we still want to work in the industry.
Yeah.
So there's a tasteful way of doing this, and hopefully we've mastered that this year.
We've counseled ourselves within. We've counseled each other. We're not going to egg each other on. Okay, you know, if you don't like, we don't like it. We don't need to just keep going hard, going ham, going hard, going ham.
All these adjectives, negative adjectives. Like, okay, we get it. You don't like it. Like, all right. But
and I will give the disclaimer that we by no means mean any disrespect whatsoever to any brand, any particular product. To you guys, if you like it and it works for you, keep using it. We are just saying, because we are influencers, and you guys always kind of want to know, people that watch YouTube channels look up to the people that they watch, and they want to know what their opinion is. You have gone with us on your hair journeys, your big chops, your transitionings. We've introduced you to products that you might not have known about, so you kind of want to know what we like and what we don't like. And so for the first time this year, we are going to give you our list of 2018 very big disappointments. You probably have heard them either through live streams on Friday nights or various videos, but it's gonna be a compilation, all in one video. 2018 disappointments.
We were gonna do, you brought up maybe doing a positive, but we were like, no, we're not gonna try to candy coat this video, because, you know, we didn't candy coat the favorites video. Like, this is just a video of the products that were disappointing to us in 2018.
And it shouldn't be negative. It should be educational. Right. Yeah, it should just be like, okay, so they don't like that, or brand should take it like, some of the things here we rave about other aspects of that brand and their products. So this is not meant to destroy a brand as if we could. It's not meant to hurt or harm anyone. It's just meant what our experience was. And the detail that we will give great detail why it made this list.
Right. All right, so everybody grab what you need to grab. Grab your food, grab your drinks, grab your blankets, your comfort teddy bears, whatever you need. We're all going to do this video together.
I have mine.
Comfort, what is this? This is Princess Poppy. From Trolls. We're that obsessed with it. This is Princess Poppy.
There she goes.
Okay, she's not sitting here.
Oh, she's not?
No, she's not.
She's my comfort.
Okay. You're going to put it back over there.
Okay.
We're going to get this video started. So if you want to see...
If you have any little kids in the house, let them know that LoriAnne loves Princess Poppy. Hi.
I can't. So if you want to see this 2018 disappointing products video, then...
please keep watching.
Please keep watching. Okay, just a few more things before we get started. As you can see, we're all...
mind me over here putting on lip gloss.
We're wearing all black. I guess we're playing off a few funeral service. Yeah. All black.
The death of some products.
Just death. We're mourning right now.
It's just the theme. You know, we love themes. It's just a fun theme.
We love themes. And we're probably going to be asked what's in our hair. We're just going to say now that we can't tell you what's in our hair because we're product testing for a company, so we can't say what's in our hair. But that answers that question.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah. This is in no particular order except for me. The first two I mentioned, those are in order for me, like 1 and 2. I'm going to say my most disappointing of 2018, and then my second most disappointing, and the rest are just disappointing for me. But, yeah. So do you want to start, or should I start?
Okay, actually, let me just touch on my hair one last time. This is like the second day of product testing, but I refreshed today with Sotanicals, Napalicious King Drink, and the Sotanicals, can't believe it's not pumpkin, and then the Alikay refresher spray to finger coil. So that's actually, it's probably more of those now than the product.
Than the other product.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Do you want to start?
No, why don't you start, girl? You have the way you want to do this.
Okay.
I'm just a visitor.
Okay. Of course.
Okay.
So my number one disappointment for 2018 was Mael, the pomegranate and honey line. I know I've mentioned this a lot on the channel before. I've been trying to get it to work all year, and I still haven't really gotten it to work, and so I think this was just so disappointing because I absolutely loved the packaging. I love the way it smells. I went out and bought the whole line myself, and so I spent a little bit of money and I really couldn't get any of it to work, and the most disappointing was the custard. I really wanted the custard to work. I love the way it feels. I love the packaging. I love the smell, and I love everything but the way it makes my hair look. And so this was my number one most disappointing purchase of 2018. I could not get this line to work for me.
Right. Okay. All right. So let me start by saying there's lots of videos that we have on our channel, and lots of times that we've raved about something perhaps in a video, but there are so many days that we are not filming, that we're trying things, using things again, having a second look at something, trying it again, it's not working, trying it again, it's still not working. Do we ever really return to the channel and say it? No, unless it's a case of a positive or something and we're like way behind in our positive series. Yeah. So we haven't necessarily expressed it unless sometimes you catch us on a Friday Night Live and it comes up. So you might have seen videos where we might have raved about it. It might have passed a one and done test and all of that, but we might have reached back for it and saw, wow, this doesn't work. Like, it didn't work like the way it did the first time. I don't know what the conditions were, what happened. We take like part of the blame for that at times. Other times it's just, we don't know what happened. It was a fluke the first time, okay? But whatever that is, I'm getting ready to reach for a brand that you guys know I absolutely love and I rave about all the time. But just because you like one thing in the line does not mean that everything is going to work. So here we're going to go with Camille Rose Naturals. These are the things that were the biggest disappointment. I delved into them because I love the line so much, and I'm thinking if one thing works, as you guys all know, I am the Creme Restore Queen. I would think that other things, I don't know why people can't just be satisfied with the one thing that they like. Well, I can't. I always want to just like take it up a notch and see if I like this, then I want everything. I want it in every color, every size, everything.
That's awesome.
So because of the Creme Restore, that it worked so well as a co-wash, I figured that this says co-wash, caramel co-wash. So I've had it for a while. It's only down to here, okay? I've had it since like the beginning of the year, and I was so excited, and I searched high and low. I went to Amazon, I went to eBay, I went every place. I forget where I eventually found it, but it might have even been the Camille Rose site. I don't remember. But it might have been last Black Friday, not the one we just had, but the one before that. So it was like the end of 2017, trying it out in 2018. But this, no. And I think I've said it a few times in comments where people have said, have you tried the caramel co-wash? And I said, yes, I probably didn't go hard in there and really explain it. But no, this doesn't cut it for me. I don't like it. This is nothing like the Creme Restore. This actually says co-wash. It is nothing like the Creme Restore. It doesn't have slip in it. It did not go through my hair easily. I just did not like it.
You tried it. I think you tried to make it work a couple times. I tried it one time, and after the first time, I was like, this is not Creme Restore.
Yeah, no, it's not Creme Restore. Let me see what the... Yeah, it has the Camille Rose, like, sweet smell, but not even as pleasant to me as the Creme Restore. The Creme Restore smells a little bit different. So whatever this is, I didn't care for. It says Caramel Co-Wash Cleansing Conditioner. So don't be obsessed like I was. If you want to, go right ahead, but like if you can't find it, don't just like be so deflated like, oh my gosh, I can't find it anywhere, because I was like that and I got it and it was like the biggest disappointment. So all right, then this other one, I've said it on numerous occasions, I've said it as of late a lot more, but these, we know that we've given these away in giveaways because when we reach out to companies and we ask them to be a part of a giveaway, this for whatever reason is always part of the giveaway. And you guys raved about it so much, so it will probably continue to be if we collab with this company. But I did not. Now, when it was told over and over how well it works for you guys, I really wanted to try this because I love Camille Rose. And so you raved about it. I had it in the house. I think the first time I had it, I returned it. Then when I really got into the channel, you guys kept raving. I said maybe it's something I'm doing. It was explained to me as it's a clarifying kind of a shampoo on that.
What are they?
This is the Camille Rose Natural Sweet Ginger Cleansing Rinse. And somebody said it's like a clarifying shampoo to be used like maybe once a week, other than using like your co-washes or whatever. This is supposed to like get it all out, okay, in a very gentle way. And then you follow it up with the Moroccan Pear Conditioning Custard. And these always seem to come as a set in giveaways. And so I wanted to give it a try. And I said maybe the first time I didn't know what to do with it and all of that. So I tried it again. And no, it was like really one of the worst days of washing. I
literally took to your deathbed.
I did, because I lost so much hair.
Yeah.
And I kept saying, I am so mad. I am so mad. I was like spitting mad, okay? Because I should have stopped. I should have left well enough alone. When I saw it wasn't working, I should have switched, okay? And said, bring me like my Afro-tastic or something like that. But I did not do that. I was determined to make it work because I wanted to see what you guys saw in it. And I lost so much hair.
You had like a pile of hair on the side of the tub. Like,
I thought it was like to the point of like damage where I would start having like empty pockets. It was so much. And since then, I've put it to the side, never to go back again. So these two products did not work. I know that they always work in conjunction with one another. Do this and follow it up with this. This smells beautiful. It smells almost like cherry. Everything is natural. Everything smells healthy. But they simply do not work for me.
Does this not have slip?
Not at all. To me, it does not have slip. I think when I compare everything to, and I always say don't compare, but I feel like I can compare brand within the brand. Okay, so if they already have a winner, to me, the Creme Restore, then I'm comparing everything to their #1 product in my mind, the Creme Restore. And if it doesn't meet those standards, then to me, it's not as good. Okay. So yes, I definitely went in thinking, oh my gosh, they have a reputation for me with Creme Restore. This is going to have slip. It did not. It did not. It did not. It did not. Okay. And this took all my hair out. And so, yeah.
So the last thing for Camille Rose, I threw this in. We have not tried it yet, but we got it at New York Fashion Week. And personally, I don't plan on trying it, so I'm putting this in as disappointment because I was excited to see it. This is part of their new, their Around the World collection with their deep conditioners. I think they had like 3 or something. This was in the New York Fashion Week swag bag. This is the protein treatment one, which you were excited about. I was excited,
and I still am. So we kind of like respectfully disagree with one another on that. Yeah. I have not used it yet. It might show up in a Treatment Tuesday this year, very sooner rather than later. I can get past the smell. It does smell horrible.
That's what I cannot get past. And I don't know if anybody else who has this, let us know. I don't know if it's ours or I don't know. But to me, it smells like a relaxer. And I know there's no relaxer products
very much
in here.
Like a relaxer.
It smells like a relaxer.
And then moving into like the fishy zone. Like almost like, you know, those, what are those vitamins called? Those big clear vitamins that everybody takes.
Fish oil?
Fish oil. It smells like fish oil to me. But because I love protein, I'm willing to take the chance with it because I don't think the smell will linger. I'll put it in and then I'll rinse it out, and I love protein and I want to see how Camille Rose does protein. So like I said, we respectfully disagree on that. Yeah. We both got one, so that's why it's here. But on my side of the table, no, I want to give it a try. It is Camille Rose. I know they have 2 other jars. One is cholesterol, I believe. One might be like moisture.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but for me, like sometimes smells can do it for me, and this is just very strong. So if you have this, let us know. Like maybe yours might smell like roses or cupcakes or whatever. It could be ours. Let us know what yours smells like if you have this. But for me, this is disappointing. I was excited to see it, but then disappointed when I took the lid off and was like, whoa.
Yeah. So it was almost like that Lucy episode when they were selling salad dressing and they started getting all the orders, and then they wanted all the orders to stop, and so they like overly exaggerated, like they opened up the jar of the salad dressing, and Lucy just really carried on and took to her deathbed and held onto the table like, oh, it's horrible. When you first opened that was your reaction. I'm like, what? You're like, Ma, smell this is horrible. And that's why I said it has a horrible smell to it, but I'm waiting to see if it'll do the job. So
okay,
we'll see.
All right, moving on to my second. So I said I had a #1 and I had a #2, and then the rest don't really matter. They're all whatever. But this was my #2, almost my #1. It needs to be my #1. Was we tried Aunt Jackie's this year, and we tried their Flaxseed line. We did a one and done on one of their stylers, and then we did their other styler in another video. But we tried that whole line, the shampoos, the conditioners, stylers again. So one of the products in the line was a mask, and I used this mask, and I left it in for 2 days thinking it was a deep conditioner. It wasn't really my fault. I put the mask in.
You mean it really wasn't their fault?
It wasn't really my fault because I put the mask, but so people don't think I'm crazy, like I just leave masks in forever.
Right.
I put the mask in, and I was planning on rinsing it out the next day. I meant to put it in like overnight. I put it in at night, and I was going to rinse it out the next day, and then we're going to film our video. But we lost power. There was a storm, and we lost power for 2 days, which when we lose power, we lose hot water, we lose everything. So I was like, whatever, it's just a deep conditioner. This was not a deep conditioner. It's like some sort of protein treatment, and my hair, protein overload like I've never had before. Fairy knots, dreads, shedding, coming out, no curl definition, brittle, dry, crackling off. My hair was so...
We seriously were making appointments to Big Chop.
Because, oh my gosh.
Now, in all fairness, like this side of the table is never fair, okay? I go hard. But in all fairness, because we really want to keep an equilibrium here with this video, okay? In all fairness, when they say put a treatment in or a deep conditioner in and rinse it out in 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever, do that. Because we put deep conditioners in and leave them forever long, we want to overnight, whatever, 2 days is extreme, but we normally do overnight. Those were not the directions. Let's see what the directions
were. 10 minutes with heat, 5 minutes without.
So even overnight, that would have been too much. That's like I said, don't blame other people for your mistakes.
No, I know. So I used this product wrong. I totally used it wrong, but to me, I'm just traumatized. So it has to make the list because I've been talking about it all year, and it really sent my hair like super overboard.
And you misunderstood what it was for. What's the name of it? It's
intensive
my hair.
Intensive repair.
Yeah, and so I think as we grow and as we know more, we do better and all of that. I say, all those little sayings I say. So when it says intensive repair, when you hear the word repair, guys, lesson learning time, everybody put on their little learning ears, okay? When you hear repair, most likely there's going to be some sort of a protein in there, restorative, reparative, repair, fix. All of that means that there's going to be some sort of a bonding, probably agent in there. So be aware of that. These are not meant for moisture. That same day I put Afrotastic in my hair and we ran out of power and it's set for 2 days and it was fine because it was moisturizing. Yep. This was meant for a very brief moment of time and to be rinsed out, and for 2 days, like, no wonder. But still, the experience happened, and you're still...
Which you really, whether it's moisture or it's protein, you can't let stuff sit because yours could have sent your hair into moisture overload. That's way too much.
What's it called? Hydro
fatigue or something. Yeah, so we don't do that anymore, but this just had to make the list because this... I basically almost had to big chop my hair this year because it was that bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, this product.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so moving right along, we are back because we left. All right. So now we're back. The video. All right. Like we said, again, no disrespect, but the good with the bad. So this brand made our top 5 remarkably to a lot of you, not so much to us because it made it and we love it, but it also has made the worst experiences of 2018 as well. Starting with, it's WeedAd is the line, starting with this $30 spray. Okay, first of all, the price. Okay, when you can get like the Cantus, when you can get Botanicals, $30. Okay, it's cute, it's gimmicky. The colors separate, you shake it up, and all of that. This is the WeedAd. This is from the Advanced Climate Control line. Okay, and it's a great line for some people. I don't particularly like it. I like the Curl Quencher line. It's my favorite. You like the VitaCurl. Okay, but this is some Restore and Revive Biphase. This is the next day refresher. No, even with my own little tricks where you spray and you leave it and all that, it has like this oily. That's where you see the separation. It's like clear down here, and then this is like the oil, I guess, and then this, I don't know. You shake it. I don't know.
It's not bad, but it's not wowing either. Like, it was disappointing. It was like, and for the price, it was like I don't know.
Yeah, it's quite pricey for a refresher spray.
It didn't, do anything like completely wowing. So
so that made the list. Okay.
Yeah.
The next thing that made the list, I've said it often, that I do not like just standard generic leave-ins. WeedAd is not a generic brand, but it has what I would consider one of these generic leave-ins where people always ask what my favorite leave-in is, and I don't have necessarily a favorite leave-in because I don't like leave-ins like this where a brand makes a leave-in and they expect you to use it with anything that you do. I like to stick with the leave-ins in kind of the line. That's one time where I kind of make the exception. Not all the time, but this would not be a leave-in I would use with everything, nor would any brand's leave-in be that. I would use it with the leave-in with their styler, like part of the series of as I'm doing my hair, part of the different steps. So not the fact that I don't like the concept of the leave-in, but I just didn't like the leave-in.
So what's that called?
This is called the WeedAd. This is the Moisture Lock Leave-In Conditioner. And coming from the Curl Quencher line, in mine, and in theory, this said Moisture Lock, so I'm thinking it's going to have the moisture that the Curl Quencher line has, and it did not. It looks like the Curl Quencher line because it's blue.
It does. I thought it was the Curl Quencher line.
But it's not. It's kind of like its own little line. I don't know if other products.
And it says on the side for all hair types. Yes. Or all hair. All curl types on the side.
It's practically full because I never used it. I used it one time. I did not go back to it. What I prefer to do is use the Curl Quencher conditioner, and as my stylist told me, who cuts my hair, just rinse it out very lightly and leave the residue behind, and that is what I use as my leave-in conditioner. This I have never gone back to. I used it one time to try it, never liked it, didn't care for it.
The smell is strong too. It's very, very florally.
Yes, and
it's
I don't
very
like
floral. Heavy, strong smell of floral.
Yeah, so this was a no. It's very full, and I did not care for this.
Yeah.
So that's a no from WeedAd.
I put a WeedAd product in here as well.
Okay.
Do you want to finish yours? Your last one?
Okay, my last one is the Waterworks Clarifying Shampoo. This is a clarifying shampoo because it says it is. I was very disappointed when I found out that this was in replacement of my very favorite. I think it's the Superfruit. Comes in like a pink bottle. It was removed. I think I got it from Ulta. Not I think, I know. I grabbed it off the shelf. They had 2 bottles left. I grabbed one, came home, raved about it on a Friday night, went back the next day, gone. The one I left. It had been there for months. When I realized it had been discontinued, I ran back to Ulta. I knew exactly where to find it, got on my hands and knees, and there it was. So I grabbed one. Because they were 18. I think now maybe they're 26, those discontinued ones. But when I thought about it, I'm like, I should have grabbed 2. I should have grabbed 2. When I went back to get it, the second one was gone because I did so much talking and yapping, I believe, on the live. Who knows? Just could have been a coincidence, but we don't believe in coincidences around here. No. Okay, but anyway, this was in replacement for that Superfruit one. Okay, even some subscribers would be in New York and they would go to Ricky's and they would say, we found it there, we found it, should we grab it, you know? And so it's been discontinued, yet as of late I heard that they brought it back. They changed the packaging. I'm hoping it's true. I have not actually Googled it, looked for it, you know, because I just haven't. I don't want to know if it's back or not because I can't afford it right now, so I don't really care. But this was no replacement. This made my hair like hay. Okay,
so
very drying. It did not have the same smooth experience. The other one had like almost like slip in it. When you rinsed it out, your hair felt moisturized. It did not feel like a clarifying shampoo.
Did you say the name of it yet?
This one is Quidad Waterworks Clarifying Shampoo. Okay, so this I was told initially in replacement of, only when I would go to Quidad's site would this be here in the clarifying shampoo section, and the Superfruit was gone. And it had been gone for the entire year. And as far as I'm concerned, it's still gone, though one of the our subscribers said that they bought Superfruit back.
Yeah. But this was also for people who had hard water, right? They said something about chelating or something.
Yeah, chelating shampoo.
Which we had. So we were like, oh, we have hard water. Like, this is going to do wonders.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, it gets that hard water out of your hair and rust or any sort of like those kind of strong chemicals or minerals or all of that. So, but I just didn't like it. To me, it stripped my hair. My hair looked like hay. It felt like hay as it was going through. It looked like hay.
Yeah, we used it on the same day. We both did it, and oh my gosh,
I was like, what is this stuff? Yeah. So yeah, this was horrible. I hope this was not the replacement. I'm hoping when I hear the rumors that Superfruit is back, because that is the best clarifying shampoo, and that is something that I reach for as far as clarifying shampoos go quite frequently. So I'm hoping that they brought it back.
So I put one Quidad product in here just because it was disappointing. It was they took my favorite line, the MADCURL line, and they came out, which we just recently figured out. We've been saying the name wrong this whole time. They went from MADCURL to Vital Curl Plus. So it's Vital Curl Plus.
Did you guys know that?
Did you know that?
You asked that question on our Friday Night Live last night, and everyone missed it. Nobody saw it.
No one saw it. It went from Vita to Vital Curl.
Vital, yes.
Vital. Yeah, and I figured that out when we were doing the giveaway, and I kept typing in, like, to get pictures, VitaCurl, VitaCurl. They're like, do you mean Vital Curl? And then when I looked, I was like, wow, the name is Vital. So I had to go back through, change thumbnails and names, video, and whatever. I'm like, wow, I
said, you probably should have just left Vita, because no one's going to put in Vital, because nobody realizes it's been changed to Vital. Yes.
But it was disappointing because I loved the Vita Curl Gel. The original one they had, loved that. They came out with the Vital Curl Botanical Omega 369 Complex, and they had, again, a gel in that line. And that original gel, I could do a one and done, and I absolutely love that gel. I love the one and done. This one I can't do a one and done on. This brand new Vital Curl Gel, I have to do a leave-in, and it was just disappointing. Like, I think they thought they were making the line better, and for me, like, it was fine the way it was. Like, I love the old line, I love the old gel, and so the Vital Curl was disappointing for me. I still prefer the original gel. So I was disappointed with this.
And again, we've seen it in Ricky's in New York on the shelf, but I don't know about Ricky's now that we talk about disappointing stores, okay? I always wanted to go to Ricky's my whole life. I used to watch Tara and Guy, the OG, as I say, Natural Hair Channel. And she used to always, she lived in New York, and she would be walking down the street and showing us, and then she'd go in and you just open it up. It was like a wonderland of hair products. So I'm like, oh my gosh, Ricky's New York, Ricky's NYC, Ricky's NYC. I so bad wanted to go. Finally, when there was an event there, I went, I got the little blue bag, and I got my little toothbrush so I do my edge control. Ricky's, I don't know, Ricky's, you really need to change those products over. Like, their stuff just sits. No wonder Superfruit is there, because they don't turn over their products. Everything's all yellowed and stuck to the shelves and funny smells, and Ricky's really needs to revamp. They need to move things in and out. So I'm not surprised that they have old Quidad, because they don't move things in and out.
They had Quidad products we've never
even seen and heard of. Like, when did those lines ever even come out?
Yeah.
You know, not in my reign of time. Okay, so love Ricky's. It's a wonderful place, wonderland, beautiful. You get excited, you get overwhelmed when you first go in, like, oh wow. But that's about where it begins and ends, because once you go back again and you start realizing they don't turn over stuff, you know. So I'll always go to Ricky's when we go to New York, because it's just part of the New York hair experience. I go to Ricky's to see if they've gotten better. No, they have not. Last time we were there was Halloween. Okay, like the night before Halloween, they were giving everything away, 75%
off costumes.
Yeah. But yeah, no, they need to turn over those products, because those products just sit on that shelf, and and with big prices too. Ricky's knows their worth. They know their worth. Okay, they're not lowering those prices.
Getting your money.
They're getting your money. Yeah, okay.
The law has spoken.
Okay, so let me calm down, okay? We're doing good.
We're doing good. Now we're amping it up. All right. Okay. Do you want to move on to this line?
Okay,
Do we think we're ready to do this one?
Okay, all right. We didn't want to, but so it is. Sotanicals, okay? Like we said, love-hate relationship, like the boyfriend you said that we can't break up from, okay? Love Sotanicals. Probably this will be the last time, but I can't say definitively, that I'll tell this story. For those that are new, that have never heard the story before, I will tell the story. What I respected about Sotanicals is that they improved it. Was it just for MADCURLS? Probably not. They probably already knew that it needed to be improved, but maybe it was that little extra push. When I first got into Sotanicals, as I always do, I buy everything in a line, okay? And so I started with the cleansers, and then went on to the conditioners. Loved the conditioners, as you guys know, and then stylers, okay? Started off with the cleanser. In the very first video we ever did on our channel about Sotanicals, I told the whole story, all the drama that came with the story of this. It's called the Wash and Comb Detangling Foam. Okay, I could not figure out how to work this product. Year of 2018. This is when I discovered Sotanicals, and this is how it came. It says Wash and Comb Detangling Foam. Foam is fluff, the foam, okay? So I got it. It didn't look like it would foam. I said, how does foam work in something like this? And I couldn't figure it out. I poured it into my hands, and it didn't work. First, I couldn't get it to pour in, and I might not be able to now. No, because what they had here was, that's probably water from my last experience. What they had was this cap, and I didn't know what the cap was. I thought this was the mechanism to make the foam, because it certainly did not foam. I'm like, why is this not foaming? So then I took the cap off. Okay, now like I'm sitting in the bathtub at this point, in like water at that point, okay? And so I'm taking this, and I'm looking at this, I'm studying this, and I'm like, why is this not foaming? And
you call me Tay. Google what this like pop
thing
and
I'm saying this, I'm going into detail for those that might have it, because somebody might have it, and they may not have realized that they've switched over, and they've switched them in and out. You might have been struggling with this. There were like maybe 3 reviews at the time that never explained how this whole thing worked. They were quite positive reviews, and I'm like, how in the world are they getting this to work? So then what I did was start pouring it in my hand, and when you do that, it still didn't foam. So I put a little bit in my hair, I put a lot in my hair, and it just now it looks like it's all congealed and separated, but it just didn't work no matter what I used. So I contacted the company, and they were very gracious, and they said that the reviews would explain it, but the reviews did not. But then I think they kind of figured out that foam needs that it smells good. Is it atomizer? What is that thing that you need for the foaming pumping? Well, within like maybe 2 or 3 weeks, because we started our Sotanicals summer series, our birthdays came up, and so the owner of the company, Io, sent us birthday bags, and in the birthday bag was a foam. Okay, this is what a foam is. And I was very excited. I took it up to the camera very close so you guys could see. I said, okay, now they nailed it. Now they nailed it. This, my dears, is what you're supposed to have when you do a foam. And they did it, and they did it well. And so then I squirted it. That's a foam. I said, okay. So now we're all on the same page. This is how you get products to foam. You have to have this part. So the next wash and go I did, I tried this. Nope. Still didn't like it. So no, the foam, they're not good at cleansing foams. So those 2 were canceled for 2018. And so that was that in Sotanicals. You had a Sotanicals disappointment. I disagreed on the basis of the intent behind it. But you are nervy enough to do it, so you go right on ahead.
Well, like you said, we did get birthday bags, which were like really generous. And one of the products in the bag was, I believe it's called their Healthy Hair Love Deep Cleansing Scalp Scrub, but they changed it to Mad Hair Love, which was really cute because like we're MADCURLS. So it was cute packaging, everything was cute. And I think at the time when we tried it, we were like really into scalp scrubs. Yes. And so we tried the scalp scrub, And it's not like they designed a product for us. It was just the packaging. So this is still the healthy hair.
Yes.
Yeah, the healthy hair love deep cleansing scalp scrub. And for us, like there wasn't enough beads in it, and it was kind of like gooey. Like I don't know. There was no like scrubbing.
We'll use our new found wooden spoon.
It was like really like.
It was like oatmeal.
Yeah, it was really like we can't even get it on the spoon. Like I don't know.
With all of that, and
there was
no beads.
There was no beads in it.
And I was quite shocked because you know that they in our house are notorious for their conditioners, and so I'm thinking like they know how to do it. They know how to nail it with conditioners. So maybe just the cleansers just kind of just don't do it for us. But it was just a lot of gooey, clumpy, residuey. Just residuey. It didn't feel like it cleaned. It just felt like if anything dirty. It just kind of like sat in our hair, and we didn't care for it.
And there was no beads.
And no beads.
Like mystery
and
beads.
We were coming off of IGK that had incredible beads.
Their walnut scrub that had like beads overload. Like there was a lot of like exfoliating stuff going on.
Yeah, and then the beads melted away, so those bead overload. It just was a very well made product, and so we were again. I would say don't compare, but you couldn't help but compare because we love Sotanicals so much. We wanted to make this work, and the only reason I just felt like bad about mentioning it because of the intent behind it. It was a birthday gift, and they changed the name.
Still
and
love
the
it.
labeling.
We love the packaging. We'll always keep it.
The thought behind it was beautiful, but it is a real product. In their lineup,
the healthy
hair love, and they just put the MAD label on it, but it really does exist, and we just didn't think it was worthy of purchase because it's just not well done in our opinion.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that is it for Sotanicals. Moving on. Okay, so moving on to Cantu. There are some Cantu products in this lineup. I'm going to start with the Cantu Deep Treatment Mask that I just recently tried in the Treatment Tuesday that we did. We got, what you just reminded me, we had so many recommendations for this product. Like, you guys need to get this, you need to get this, Tay, try the Cantu mask. I tried it. You guys saw the product live for yourself on the video. It just sat on top of my hair. When I rinsed it out, my hair was dry. It was like a horrible base for my wash day that day. It just did not do anything for me. And I love Cantu products, or Cantu products that I love. So I really thought I was going to like this. It smells like Cantu. It looks like Cantu, so it was Cantu, and like it just, I was like shocked how much I really did not like this product.
How much does it go for?
Like $4 or $5.
Okay.
It's like it's a $4 or $5 mask, deep treatment mask, and I was like, I can get down with this, and it just sat on my hair.
I never used it, but.
And then when I rinsed it out, my hair was just drying fast. It was just dry, and it just didn't do anything for me at all. So I didn't particularly care for this.
Okay.
You bought this.
I bought this pulse shopping one night.
Right. We just
had, like, you love refresher sprays, and I always make fun of you the way you. Okay, so I always say, are you gonna this morning? I said, are we gonna do like full like wash and goes? And you're like, no, I'm just gonna. So I wanted a moment too. So I saw this, and knowing that I already loved Sotanicals, okay, and the refresher spray, but like I said, my mindset is always wanting one better. We're always wanting more. Even though I already know there's better, I had Sotanicals, but nope. I just had to.
We just had to have
it. It was like $5.67 at Target or something. I just had to have it. Knowing that I'm not really a fan of Cantu as a brand, so to speak. I like sweet bakery smells, and their line does it, but I don't know, they don't do it right for some reason to me. It's just very annoying, that sweet smell of Cantu.
Is that the line you said smelled like fake coconut?
Probably so. This is the shea.
The shea butter. I don't know.
But so all right. So but getting past like the smell, I figured, okay, I'll have my moment, and I never did. It didn't really work. That everybody knows about me and my MS and my hand and all that. So it was very difficult. So what I thought I could do was put it in my sprayer, but you guys all said no, it doesn't work in the sprayer. Even if I kind of like dilute it, the sprayers are only good, I guess, for water. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it didn't work in the sprayer. It didn't work in this. It's too difficult to push down for me. If you're young and have healthy hands, it might work for you. But not only
it's not moisturizing, really.
Not moisturizing. Not when you compare it to
other ones.
I think I'll have to change that whole thing in 2019, okay? That whole idea of not comparing. Because obviously I compare. Obviously that's what I do.
Yeah,
all right?
You can't help but compare.
You can't help.
Sometimes.
So this did not meet the standards of a refresher, even with my little tricks of the trade, spraying and leaving it and all of that. It just doesn't, when you scrunch it, it doesn't moisturize, your hair doesn't bounce back and all that. So, no, $5.67, too bad it didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the last thing is this what is it? Style Stay Frizz Free Finisher. We got this in our swag bag from New York Fashion Week, and I tried it. I probably should have sprayed it in the air before I sprayed it in my hair, but I don't like the way this smells at all. This does not smell like Cantu. It smells like Cantu gone bad. Like, it just smells like... I was getting ready to say the word I'm not allowed to say. It just doesn't.
Yes, I said don't say any like those words. I don't like those kinds of descriptive words of bad smells.
Okay.
We're only allowed to say it doesn't smell very good.
It doesn't smell very good.
I can't hear those other words.
Okay.
I can't.
All right, fine. Okay. But it just it doesn't smell very good. Like
they rhyme with chunky and begins with an F. I can't hear those words. Okay.
Chunky.
Yeah, it doesn't smell like Cantu.
Like. It smells like paint or something. Like I don't know. Well, because most sprays are in like the little aerosol things, but I don't know.
It smells like candy. Like it's very sweet.
Candy.
Yeah, it's sweet like candy. The smell, but it just does. Now, what's it for?
It's like no. It smells like it wants to go sour. It smells like it's something sour. Like, I don't know.
Is it a brand new product?
It's brand new. They put this out, and then they put their curl stretcher cream out, and I think some type of, like, hold glue or something.
So with that mindset, whenever I smell things like that, I don't think it could possibly be going bad because it's not like it's been around for years. So it's brand new. That means it's newly developed and newly out of the market. What time frame are we talking about going bad? It can't be.
Yeah, like
bad.
I don't know.
It must be a smell.
It's its smell. So
okay.
I just don't care for the Cantu.
I was excited about the whole idea as far as a finisher because I know WeDad makes a finisher that I love. What girl? Lent.
Hair.
Oh yeah, I told her I don't want any hair because I said this is jet black and it'll look horrible when we go back and I see hair because it's so cute. Isn't it cute, guys? J. Crew years ago. So cute. And I love the leather sleeves. Isn't that just so chic and cute? Like a motorcycle driver.
All right, girl.
That's my
You're dope.
Thugness. Okay. All right. Anyway, moving right along. Yeah.
That's it for Cantu.
I was excited because I like I said, the WeDad where you finish it off with the WeDad spray. But
no, ma'am.
Okay.
All right. Do you want to do this one?
Okay. Diva. Y'all wanted Diva to make a list, so this is the list that it made. Okay, this is the Diva Curl. It's your fault. Okay, Wash Day Wonder. All right, this was a pre-cleanse. Was it slip detangler? Yeah, it does. It did do all of that. It absolutely did all of that. I think I talked about it. You guys have asked from time to time in comments, or yeah. Actually, that's the only way you can ask is in the comments. So it does what it say it's going to do.
I disagree.
But yeah, you disagreed. I felt that it did. Mm-hmm. And that's where it began and ended. I never reached back for it again. I thought it was very overpriced for what it does because you could just get a normal conditioner. I thought that this was gimmicky. I thought that it was trying to get my money. Okay, they didn't need to do this because you don't need to do this. All right, people know how to do slips. Even with their very own products, their one condition and stuff can take detangles out. What was the idea of this? I don't know.
Yeah.
Diva had some. They need to do a bad product inventions this year because there's quite a few with Diva. Love Diva so much. Love the original line. Love the Decadence. Absolutely love the Decadence, except for that leave-in. And we don't have it here, and I want
that
it
was
here.
that was the other thing. Yeah, I think we gave it away, but
Yeah.
that new Decadence leave-in, which we didn't think belonged in the Decadence line at all. We did a video on it, and then we gave it away. But we didn't like that.
For someone to a hair
Decadence.
type, we felt that it would apply to because we felt that it was not Decadent line worthy. It was way too thin. Now I've seen reviews about it since then, and you guys are loving it and raving over it, and that's wonderful. But
we didn't like it.
We didn't like it at all. And so this, getting back to the Wash Day Wonder, no, we've often been asked, is it worth it? Should they get it? Whatever. I don't think you should. I think that just a good conditioner with slip in it will do the trick.
It didn't have slip in it for me. You were able to tangle your hair with it, and I don't know if it's because your hair is shorter, but mine, it did not do anything for me.
At the time my hair was definitely shorter. So I just don't think it's worth the money, the amount. What is this, like about $30 or something?
Probably. Yeah, it's up there.
Yeah,
it's up there.
Diva priced, okay?
Yeah, it's Diva.
But it doesn't mean that we don't like the Diva line.
That
okay, just not this one and the leave-in, the Decadence leave-in.
Yep.
That was not Decadence worthy.
Nope, no ma'am. All right, moving on to some Shea Moisture. Shea Moisture, they expanded their Manuka Honey and Mafura Oil line. Originally they had the shampoo, conditioner, and the mask. This year they came out with the milk, I think a twisting custard, and a gel. We got the whole line. We tried the whole line. We did the whole line in a video. And so, to me, 2 out of the 3 new stylers were disappointments to me. The first one being the twist defining custard. I thought, to me, this was kind of like fake moisture. Like, it looked like shiny and thick. Hold on. And thick, like, it wanted to be moisturizing. But then when I put it in my hair, we tried this multiple times. I think we had test days. We put the test days in the video. my hair was dull. It was very dull. It had no shine factor whatsoever. It was like kind of like dull and like dry. Like it was just, it didn't do anything. Like the moisture like disappeared and my hair was very dull. So I was not impressed with the twist defining custard.
I have no particular memory of that, and I didn't go back and watch the video, and I never reached back for it, so that speaks for itself.
Okay.
So I have no memory. I can't speak about it.
I'm not sure if you did the custard. You might have just worked with the gel.
I think I just worked with the gel.
Yeah, okay. I dived into the twisting custard multiple times as a one and done, as using it with the milk, using it with the gel, and I just did not like the twist defining custard at all. Okay. I didn't like it.
Okay.
Here, again, we're going to disagree. You love this. I didn't. I thought my hair was dry. This is the Hydrate and Design the Max Hold Gel in the Manuka Honey and Referral Oil line. To me, my hair was so dry, it was gray. Like, I did not like this at all. It was so dry.
I was so annoying to you in the video. I was getting so excited. You're like, Ma, seriously, Ma, stop. Because I just love the experience of putting it in my hair. Yeah. And when I'm putting it through, it's like the moisture is like, it's coming out. It's like water is coming out. I've never seen a gel.
The moisture is coming out dry.
No, it didn't take the moisture out. Like, that's okay. You guys want to know how I want my hair cut? Like, that video is like around the length of what I like. That was like the perfect length where it was short enough to be edgy and cute, and it was like growing and all of that. So that was the length. That's the length I'm trying to aim for again when I get my hair cut. But aside from all of that, and it's always about me. Why do I always turn videos into about me? I don't know. Okay, anyway. Loved this gel. So we disagree on this particular product.
And some of you guys in the comments agreed with you, and some of you agreed with me. Like some of you, like I am not a fan of Shea Moisture cleansers and Shea Moisture gels. I just think they're drying, and I don't really like the shampoos and conditioners. Okay. So this gel I did not like. My hair was like gray.
Actually, when it was in your box, your bag, your bin, video, whatever, I snatched it out. So today we were looking all over thinking that I had it in my room, and I did not. But you had it on the shelf.
I had it on the shelf
Maybe
for some
because
reason.
I said don't put it in the box.
In the box. Yeah, you snatched it out the box though.
It.
I put them right in the box. Like I don't want to see these products again. Yeah. But no, these two from that line this year I did not like at all. Yep.
All right.
Okay, we're wrapping it up soon, but moving on to CURLSmith. We tried CURLSmith for the first time in 2017. I believe they had a sort of souffle, a custard,
I just love the whole concept. I love the hay. I love like the tin jar, like the lid.
Jar. Yeah.
I like the name. I like the fonts that they used. I love the coloring, the antique white in the background.
Yeah.
It just spoke of old fashioned, like little store, the little store where you could buy tobacco back in like the Little House on the Prairie days. I just love the whole concept.
Yeah, their products are like vegan and organic, so it was all just very like earthy looking and just like
and they really played on that theme. I love the packaging.
So in 2018 they dropped some more products for their brand, and they came out with the Hold Me Softly Style Balm and the Moisture Memory Reactivator. And we did another CURLSmith video. We tried both products, and the wash and go was okay. Like I think we both said that our hair had no like shine factor, like it wasn't really moisturized. Like the products were light. They were pretty light. And I believe we used them together. We sprayed this in as like a leave-in, and we used this as the styler. And the products are light. Sometimes I feel like with CURLSmith it's like hit or miss. Like their products can be pretty light weight if you have like a curlier or kinkier texture. Yeah. And this is also can double as a refresher spray. And we got into refresher sprays this year, and this one just wasn't one we were reaching for or like it stood out. Yeah. So coming off of what we did in 2017, these products in 2018 were pretty disappointing coming from those.
The example of not leaving well enough alone. Like I guess you can't, in the industry, I don't know.
You always got to keep like reinventing yourself.
I guess to stay new and fresh or whatever. I don't know why companies just don't leave well enough alone. But they don't, and they just keep improving, I guess, because other companies don't. One probably has to start the trend of making something and being complete and happy. I don't like the whole idea of when you make something and it works, and then you start making me have to make decisions. I don't like making decisions like that. When I like something and it works for me, I want to just I don't like choices because I'm thinking, well, this was not good enough. Why would you make this? So I felt like CURLSmith had its niche, okay? It was CURLSmith, to me, it reminded me of the word like blacksmith, iron, old-fashioned, all that. Why this? Like,
yeah, they had the souffle, the curl defining cream, the co-wash, which people rave about. They love the co-wash. Co-wash is amazing. And then they came out with this. I'm like, ooh, a refresher spray. I was kind of excited about the refresher spray, and it just...
And they had specific steps with the original 4 products. They showed you, they walked you through how to do it because we didn't even know. And then the piece de resistance at the end was when you took the gel, I think, or some sort of the souffle, and you put it through in your hair. It's dry. Like dry, and that was the masterpiece right there. And your hair was just like popping all over over the place.
Yeah.
If it could with those products, okay? And ours did in that video. And so just like leave it alone. But then they kind of bring out some other things, and it just
which brands have to do. You can't just stay stagnant. Like all these brands are doing it. They're always dropping new lines. So they expanded their line. They dropped these products, and coming off of those ones, we thought these ones were going to be everything, and we were disappointed. They were too light for our hair. They were too light. Like I said,
in 2019, I'm reinventing my way of thinking, and I probably will be talking more about comparisons because I do it all the time, and then I always throw in the little disclaimer, but it's not good to compare, and I keep saying it, so obviously I compare. So that will be going into 2019. I'll be comparing probably. Yeah. Okay.
All right, so these last couple of products are just like little stragglers, whatever. So do you want to talk about this one?
Okay, so this one, Miss Jessie's.
Even though I realized we did that video like the end of 2017.
Did we?
Yeah, but it's gonna be in here anyway.
We never really talked about thoroughly. Maybe we did. I don't know. You guys would know. But we have, what was the original called? Multicultural Curl. Okay, and then they came out Multicultural Clear, and I wanted it strictly because of the packaging, because it's clear, and I thought it was very cute and catchy, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and I looked everywhere. It's not in the store. Just like that honey one right now, I'm looking for all over the place. It's not in the store, and I refuse to buy it off of the Miss Jessie's website because the product's like $16 and the shipping was $13. Okay, and so whether or not that's changed, I don't know, but I'll be doggone if I'll pay $30 basically in essence, okay? And so aside from all of that ranting and raving, drama, I wanted this so bad, and I could not find it on the shelf, as I always say, on the ground, okay? Nowhere to be found. So then little Tay-Tay, all by her little self, went and found it on eBay, but she didn't tell me, okay? She knows how I am.
Because you would have twisted your nose up at it. Like, is it old? Is it this? Is it that? So, like, basically when it came in the house, I, like, snatched it up.
You can't just buy your hair care products everywhere because you just don't know, like, how old, how long they've sat and all that. So one day she went running downstairs, the doorbell, and then she went and started ripping paper off of stuff. And then, like, later on, she presented me with this, and I didn't, like, put two and two together, okay, not realizing that, you know. So I'm like, oh my God, where'd you get it? Like, basically, don't worry, this is a surprise for you. So I'm like, okay, we did the video and all that. Back soaking wet, hair dripping,
dry. And then when it was wet, and then like when it dried, it was dry.
Yeah,
like,
it was just.
It wasn't the multicultural curls. No.
It wasn't the curls. The curls leaves moisture. It's a one and done. It's beautiful. We love the results of the curls. And then again, in our thinking, you got to do one better. So I want to grab everything from the line. The packaging was identical. The color, the peachy color. Mm-hmm. Okay, the only thing different was the clear, and I love that. That's what drew me to the product. I wanted something that the packaging. I love packaging. It was so cute. But my hair, as it was going through, I was singing, "The sun will come out tomorrow," because my hair looked like little Orphan Annie. We even put Orphan Annie and me side by side, twins, in that video. That's how much my hair looked like little Orphan Annie. It was just big. It almost looked red. Big, red, dry. Mm-hmm. I was Orphan Annie's twin. Her absolute twin.
Yeah, we just didn't like it.
We just didn't like it. And this is why two people have used it, and it's an odd thing, but it's like up here.
It's pretty high.
It seems like it's here, but it really is like just, it's
There's
just,
a lot of product left
in there.
Of product we never used it again.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. This is a product I brought over here. So this product I used so much back in the day. I feel like it's one of those like original like natural hair people products when like the natural hair movement just started. Everybody was using this product.
Right.
This is the Herbal Essences Hello Hydration. I used to go through bottles and bottles and bottles and bottles of these. I would wash my hair with this. I would detangle my hair with this. I would condition my hair with this. Use it as a leave-in. Like, I love this product.
Yeah.
So I literally haven't used it in years. At least 5, 6 years, 7 years. Like, I haven't used this in years. And I bought it again. I was like, you know, I'm gonna try some Hello Hydration. You know, buying stuff I didn't need.
Yeah.
And I used it again, and I don't like it. It did not moisturize my hair. It did not detangle my hair. It did not do anything for me. And I was like, how did I used to love it so much back then and dislike it so much now? Like, I love Aussie. You guys know I love Aussie. So it was like a rivalry sometimes between Hello Hydration and Aussie in the natural hair world. Like, you know, which one do people like better? And this, I was definitely on board for Hello Hydration, and now I'm 100% on board for Aussie.
Maybe that's why I personally have never used Aussie, because I know 9, 10 years ago when I started my transitioning journey, I loved Hello Hydration, and I went to Target and I would buy this like this size, this is like 4 or something in Target, the big size, and I had tons of them, and that's how I did my transitioning through Hello Hydration. I have not since reached back with this go round the last 2 years, but I can't speak of whether or not it's changed the formula or whether or not I have the same experience. I know it's been in the house, but I have since moved on past my Hello Hydration days, so I haven't reached for it.
But I was just disappointed.
That was just what I used. Like, you did Aussie, I was the Hello Hydration girl.
Yeah. But I was disappointed because I was like, I used to love it. Like, why don't I love it anymore? And I just don't. So this was disappointing. This is completely full. Basically, I used it once, didn't like it, and I just stuck it under the bathroom sink. So
let me see. I'm going to bring back some memories from when I first transitioned. I want to see because I think it's a good thing to reach for. I'm not trying to like be nice because we're wearing all black. I'm supposed to be mean in this video. Okay, so we're not trying to like candy coat things, but I just want to remember why I did this because people that are transitioning or big chopped, I think this is a good thing to go to.
I think Aussie's better.
Yeah, no, it smells good. It smells.
All right, shake it out.
Okay,
if you're gonna shake it out.
Okay. I didn't know if you'd allow me to. I thought I hear you squealing on the other side. Okay. See, it's blue. It's blue. So let me feel.
I don't know. People go back and forth between Hello Hydration and Aussie. I love Aussie, and I thought I might love Hello Hydration again, but I still love Aussie.
It's pleasant. Yeah.
All right, it's not lotion.
Feels like it. All right. Here. Oh, thank you. All right. So that's your experience with Hello Hydration in 2018.
Yes. Should we do the curls?
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead, girl?
All right. So the next product is the Curls, the Cashmere and Caviar line. We tried this line this year. We have a video on it. The one product that stood out as really disappointing in that line because as a whole, we got a good wash and go. It was almost like a treatment. It curled our hair and it brought our hair back to life. Like we liked the results. But the one product in the line that I really did not like was the hair mask. And I don't know if we both tried it different ways or if it was just me, but I know I tried it putting it in, leaving it in, rinsing it out. I also tried it putting it in using heat. A Cure Redo. I think I did the Cure Redo and then rinsing it out.
I didn't do all of that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, I tried this mask a lot of different ways and I just don't like it. It's drying.
Was that during the time when we were doing videos and we were doing different sides of the hair, splitting our head down the middle, trying different...
No.
So what made you like do all those different
Because I think I was just testing it.
Oh, okay.
I was just testing it. And it's hard to work with. Like, I feel like it's just drying and it doesn't do anything for me. I guess as a whole it did something because my wash and go ended up being good, but by itself, like I don't like this mask. With heat, without heat, it's just doesn't have slip. It's I don't know, I just don't like this hair mask.
I'm a creature of habit, so I think when brands send us their products, we do it for the video, we do it for the information for you guys that perhaps will go out and buy it, but when they send us things, unless in my mind I've researched it and I chose to buy it and use it, so I don't use masks that I use it for the product for the tutorial, but normally I have my favorites. I have my favorite masks and they basically come from Botanicals and now they come from Alikay. So I would probably have done that. Not probably, I did do it. I did it for the tutorial, but I wouldn't reach back for it, and I didn't.
Yeah. So out of the whole like Curls and Cashmere and Caviar line, like I did not like this mask. I think the mask is terrible.
Okay.
All right. We have two products left in front of us. Do you want to do either one of them?
All right. Yeah. So I'll do the Maui Moisture. This was a new find this year, I believe. I don't know when it came out. We just happened to be in CVS one night and Pulse Shop saw it. And I love anything that smells sweet, bakery, vanilla, all of those pleasant fragrances. And I saw it said vanilla bean and I opened it and smelled it. And oh my gosh, it smells so
good. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It smells like cookie dough.
It smells so good.
It smells so sweet, like Christmas cookies. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. All right.
And that's basically where it begins and ends.
That's where it begins and ends. Okay, I think this line came with this. I know that we got the little spritzy oil.
Yep, there's an oil.
And so it's Maui Moisture. I don't think we've ever done videos on this channel with Maui Moisture.
No, well, I did a treatment Tuesday on this. That's why it's on the table. I did a treatment Tuesday on this, and they said you can use it as a deep treatment. I didn't like it as a deep treatment. My hair was dry, so again, it was like fake moisture, although the smell is amazing.
What's it called?
It's called the Vanilla Bean Hair Butter. Okay. But they said it can be used as like a treatment, a deep treatment. Okay. And then it can also be used as a leave-in, which I believe in the next video, we did a wash day after that, we went on and I used it as a styler. And I didn't like it as a styler either. Like, it's just on the shelf as a product that smells good.
Can it be used, like, at this phase, like my hair's dry, like a moisturizer, like the Camille Rose Curl Aid, or, like a butter? You know how, like, you have the
No, it's a styler.
Double butter. It's a styler.
It's a styler.
Okay, so it's not meant for moisturizing at this point.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a styler. So I used it both ways they say to use it, and I didn't like it either way, and so we just keep it now because it just smells really good, and we just like to walk by and open it, sniff it every now and then. But as far as using it as a deep treatment or a leave-in, we just don't like it. Like, I don't like it. It was disappointing because it smelled so good.
It smells so good.
It smelled so good.
Yeah. And it smells so good.
And it smells so good.
Right.
It smells good and it smells good.
It smells good.
Just smells good. Yeah, but it doesn't do much.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
And then this last one?
Mm-hmm.
This last one? Okay.
Yeah.
So this last one is Carol's daughter.
Respecter of no person. Might as well as here.
Yeah. The Carol's daughter, the Prakashi Nectar Curl Twisting Custard. We did Prakashi Nectar in 2017. We did their leave-in and their gel, but we never tried the custard. I think we got the custard in the New York Fashion Week swag bag.
Okay.
And we were like, you know what, let's do a one and done on it. And it wasn't one and done approved. And we didn't like it. And it was disappointing because I know personally I really love the leave-in and the gel.
Yes.
So
that became like your standard almost go-to wash and go.
Yeah.
Like the kind that we would put in a suit for you. The kind that we'd put in a suitcase when you have to make a decision on what to bring on a trip. You love that much.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love that the Prakashi Nectar line from Carol's daughter. The leave-in and the gel. And so I was like, ooh, you know, we got the custard. Let's do the custard. And no ma'am.
Did the whole line come out at the same time, or did this come out in 2018?
I think the whole line came out at the same time, but I think since then they've added like 2 more products to the line. But I don't think this was one of the ones added. But I'm not 100% sure.
Right. Okay.
Either way, this was disappointing because I love the other stuff, and I did not like this. This was not approved.
Yeah.
This was not approved.
Is it hit or miss with Carol's daughter with you guys as well? It's kind of like hit or miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not always reaching for Carol's daughter. Really, not really.
Except for that cocoa.
The cocoa butter,
yeah,
the cocoa cream.
Cocoa
that
cream,
was a great one and done.
One and done.
That was great.
Looking for a one and done. That's a great one.
That was a great one. All right, this is the end of the video.
We did it.
We
did it tastefully. We did it respectfully.
Yeah,
if I do say so myself.
Yeah. So these are our 2018 natural hair product disappointments. Products that disappointed us in 2018.
Yeah.
Hopefully we didn't offend anybody. That was not our intent. These are just our opinions.
These are our opinions.
Again, like we said, a lot of these brands we absolutely love, and they made our 2018 top brands, top favorite products. But there were products in their line that we did not like, and we showed them here. Let us know. Now we want to know what y'all think in the comments, down below. What were products or brands that disappointed you in 2018?
Yeah.
We'd love to hear products that you tried that you were just like, no.
Yeah. These were the kind of like the standouts, because I know we have a video we just had to have, and it was kind of along the lines of this, but this is a compilation of the top ones that we kind of sort of had to have, and just very disappointed because we think so highly of the brands, and it was just like, wow, this is what they put out there, and we got it, and it just didn't meet their standards, in our opinion, and our standards, in our opinion.
All right, guys. Whew. So thank you so much for watching this video, and we will
see you in our next video.
See you in our next video.
All right.
Bye.